Hello students, in this video we are going to learn one of the important long answer question from the chapter De Moivre's theorem. Let us see question. If cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma equals to sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma, both are equals to 0 given. By using the given condition, we need to prove these three results. Okay, let us begin the solution with the given data. Let us write given data first. Given that cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma equals to sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma, both the values given as 0. So let us suppose that equation number 1, which is used in further process. Okay, so you must remember the initiation. When we saw alpha, beta, gamma, three angles involved in the given condition, we need to assume three complex numbers corresponding to three angles. We need to assume three complex numbers. Each complex number we have to assume in the form of cos theta plus iota sin theta. In place of theta, one's alpha, one's beta, one's gamma. So that we are going to get three different complex numbers. So let us write the assumption. Let first complex number, name of the first complex number x, cos alpha plus iota sin alpha, y, cos beta plus iota sin beta, z, cos gamma plus iota sin gamma. Now add the assumed three complex numbers. Okay, so an addition only we can utilize the given condition. That's why add the assumed three complex numbers. So what do you get? Cos alpha plus iota sin alpha x plus y, cos beta plus iota sin beta plus z, cos gamma plus iota sin gamma. So x plus y plus z equals to. Now separate real and imaginary terms. Let us write real terms. Cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma, real terms. From imaginary terms we get iota common for sure. Na? Take iota common. Left with sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma. So x plus y plus z equals to cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma value given as 0. Substitute 0 plus, write iota same, into sin alpha plus sin beta plus sin gamma value 0. Substitute. So x plus y plus z equals to 0 plus iota into 0, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Okay. Now at this moment we need to remind one basic concept. If a plus b plus c equals to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube equals to 3abc. This is the formula we should remind. So how will you get that idea? Cube involved formula we have to remind, because in the required proof 3 is involved. So there is a relationship between this formula and the required result. So here the condition which we got in the form of a plus b plus c is equals to 0. So we can write a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. So I can write x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equals to 3abc, 3xyz. Now substitute the assumed values for x, y, z. X known as cos alpha plus iota sin alpha. Okay, cos alpha plus iota sin alpha. Cube is there now, so write whole cube, plus y is cos beta plus iota sin beta whole cube, plus z is cos gamma plus iota sin gamma whole cube. That equals to 3 into x, y, z. So between these three complex numbers we have into sign. So to make use of the formulas, better to use a simple form. So what is the simple form of cos theta plus iota sin theta? Cos theta plus iota sin theta, in simple form known as cis theta, you know. So whenever you have into or divided by between the complex numbers, better to utilize simple form. So instead of cos alpha plus iota sin alpha for x, I want to use its simple form. Cos alpha plus iota sin alpha simple form is cis alpha. So let me write cis alpha. X can be written as cis alpha into y cis beta into z is cis gamma. Okay. So just you must know when we have to use original form, when we have to use simple form, depending on situation. Okay. Now cos alpha plus iota sin alpha whole cube is in the form of cos theta plus iota sin theta whole power n. Time to use De Moivre's theorem. So what is De Moivre's theorem? Cos theta plus iota sin theta whole power n. Formula cos n theta plus iota sin n theta. What is the logic we have to use here? Just power multiplied to angle. So on using De Moivre's theorem here, cos power multiplied to angle means 3 into alpha, 3 alpha, cos 3 alpha plus iota into sin 3 into alpha, 3 alpha plus cos 3 beta plus iota sin 3 beta plus cos 3 gamma plus iota sin 3 gamma, that equals to 3 into, here formula we should remind, cis theta 1 into cis theta 2 is equals to cis of theta 1 plus theta 2. Between the two complex numbers which are in the form of cis theta, if you have into, so you will get one cis term and angles can be added. So not only for two complex numbers, you can apply for any number of complex numbers. You see here three complex numbers. Between the three complex numbers we have into symbol. So you will get one cis and angles can be added. For any number of complex numbers this logic can be used. Alpha plus beta plus gamma. Now separation of real and imaginary terms. Cos 3 alpha plus cos 3 beta plus cos 3 gamma. Real parts, real terms. Plus remaining terms are imaginary terms. From imaginary term, as I said, we will get iota common for sure. After taking iota common, we left with sin 3 alpha plus sin 3 beta plus sin 3 gamma equals to 3 into, write its original form now. For next in further process you are going to have comparison process. So for easy understanding, better to write its original form, because using the formula finish, write its original form. What is it? Look like cis theta, so we should write cos theta plus iota sin theta form. So cos theta, what is theta? Angle part, alpha plus beta plus gamma, cos theta plus iota into sin theta form. Theta is alpha plus beta plus gamma. Now time to go for comparison method. Both the sides we have real parts and as well as imaginary parts. So equating real and imaginary parts. Equating real comma imaginary parts on both sides. Imaginary parts on both sides. So real part on LHS is cos 3 alpha plus cos 3 beta plus cos 3 gamma is the real part on LHS, which is equated to real part on RHS. 3 into cos of alpha plus beta plus gamma. So this is the real part on RHS. So I think this is first proof. Cos 3 alpha plus cos 3 beta plus cos 3 gamma equals to 3 cos of alpha plus beta plus gamma. We got one of the 3 required proofs. Similarly, when equating imaginary parts on both sides, sin 3 alpha imaginary part on LHS, sin 3 alpha plus sin 3 beta plus sin 3 gamma equals to 3 into sin of alpha plus beta plus gamma. So if you see, this is the second proof. Sin 3 alpha plus sin 3 beta plus sin 3 gamma equals to 3 sin of alpha plus beta plus gamma. We got two proofs. So we need to get one more proof, third proof.